you, Wendy. Hi, everybody. I hope you are all doing well, and I welcome you to this presentation on Introduction to Blockchain. First, I want to share some assumptions. This is just an introduction. It's just the tip of the iceberg, and the assumption is that people interested in attending this webinar don't have an in-depth background and knowledge on blockchain and cryptocurrencies in general. So if you are already familiar, the content may be very easy to you, and this is just hearing things that you probably already know presented with different words and reinforcing what you already know. So let's get started. We are going to cover some fundamental concepts of blockchain. Then we are going to look at some examples of blockchains, and then we will be discussing blockchain applications in industries. The number of applications is very big, so we will be touching only on just a few use cases. All right, so let's talk fundamental concepts of blockchain. We will be looking at distributed ledger technology. Then we will look at cryptography, not everything. We will go just a little bit into more details related to hash functions, and what is their place in this new technology. Then we will discuss digital signatures and proof of work. Okay. All right, so let's look at distributed ledger technology. What is that? And there are many definitions out there. So let's look at what Wikipedia is saying. And I'm going to read out all these words in the definition that Wikipedia has, and then we will go into more detail. So DLT, distributed ledger technology, that is also known as blockchain, is a consensus of replicated, shared, and synchronized digital data geographically spread across multiple sites, countries, or institutions. There is no central administrator or centralized data storage. Okay, so these are the words, and then let's try to break this down and let's try to understand what are the details besides these words. Okay, so first of all, we get the picture that this is digital data that is stored in nodes on a geographically widespread area. So please take a look at the visual on your right-hand side that has the name P2P network, which means that each of the nodes across this network can directly talk to each other. And the visual that I invite you to have in your mind is imagine the nodes in South America, and then Africa, and then Asia, and then North America, and Europe, anywhere. They are equal in terms of power. And now let's look at data. Each of the nodes has data, but this data is replicated across all these nodes, okay, and it's synchronized. All right, so these are very powerful concepts, and it's very powerful to have such type of network. The other important thing is that there is no central administrator, no centralized data storage, okay? As opposed to the image we have on your on your left hand side, which is server based, okay? The one of the power of blockchain and characteristics is the fact that not having a central administrator or a centralized data storage, the ownership is spread out throughout the network. There is no single point of failure. Okay? As we move forward, I will start referring to Bitcoin and Bitcoin blockchain because they are the first, this is how the concept was introduced, and it's easy for us to think about. But please understand the technology has a lot more use cases and applications beyond just money. Yes, money are the use case related to money is the low-hanging fruit, but there are many other applications. So let's build on this, all right? So although initially the Bitcoin blockchain was made public as a public blockchain, which is represented on your left-hand side. You have the public blockchain where anybody can participate in. The participants are all equal and there is a certain degree of privacy. We don't know the names. We only know the public key of each participant. Although this was the initial, and this is how the public blockchains are operating these days, the concept is also now being implemented in a private manner. So on your right-hand side, you have examples of enterprise blockchains. We have a private blockchain, like a company that is using blockchain to increase the effectiveness of their business. For example, Walmart that did a project moving some of its supply chain on blockchain. So if you look at this a little network under the title private, Walmart, of course, that it's applying blockchain with approved participants, all the companies in their supply chain, that the identities are well verified. Anybody participating in this type of blockchain needs permission, and on and on. If we want to expand this concept in terms of application, another option may be consortium, all right? And we have this other example, which is an extension of the example with Walmart for many parties. And an example would be, for instance, if International Monetary Fund will move forward with what at this point is just discussions to create their cryptocurrency, which will be in a way an implementation of SDR. And when I say SDR, this is the special drawing rights, the package of currencies that is now being used at central banks level. So if they are going to move ahead with that, they will look more like a consortium, all right? The examples of enterprise blockchain.
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN to earn, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.